This is One Sentence News, a daily podcast featuring 3 news stories with a sentence-long summary and 1 sentence of context apiece. I'm Colin Wright. It's Tuesday, November 9th, 2021. Let's talk about the news. From the Associated Press, Iraqi Prime Minister survives assassination bid with drones. The Prime Minister of Iraq, Mustafa al-Kadhimi, is safe and unharmed after armed drones attacked his residence. Official reports indicate 3 armed drones attacked the Prime Minister's residence. 2 were taken out by security forces, and the 3rd managed to get close enough to detonate explosives it was carrying, injuring 6 members of the Prime Minister's security team. This attack is being seen as an escalation in the use of drones for assassination, though the same technique has been used in Mexico in recent months, and armed drones, often of the sort you can buy in stores but loaded with explosives or other weapons, are increasingly being used by non-nation-state military forces around the world. From space.com. NASA will launch its first asteroid defense mission this month. Later this month, NASA will launch the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, or DART, which will slam into an asteroid's moon to see how such a collision influences that moon's movement over time. This is a mini application of a long-theorized brute force method of protecting the planet from rogue asteroids that might collide with us in the future. In this case, the target moonlet is about the size of the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, but the idea is to start small and then apply what we learn from this exercise to future experiments on larger targets. A tiny satellite called a CubeSat will record the impact as it happens, and the European Space Agency, the ESA, will send a probe called Hera to assess the impact site up close in a few years. And from Reuters, Nicaragua's Ortega secures another term. U.S. threatens action. The president of Nicaragua, Daniel Ortega, has won a 4th term in office after an election in which he arrested or otherwise suppressed all his serious competitors. This is being seen as a descent into authoritarianism by many watchdog groups and foreign governments, including the U.S., which has threatened sanctions, among other consequences, against those who have been complicit in Ortega's alleged corruption of the country's democratic system to centralize power under his family and his party, which now has less competition as he outlawed several competing parties in the months leading up to the election. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com. And you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts, at understandery.com.